go. We got bowling, baby. We got, oh, we got dreamer, baby. Bowling's, you know, kind of sitting on the floorboard there. We got sun bear, baby. We got dragon tea, baby. Risen. Nobody cares about that.
This doesn't get a baby.
Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Yes!
DeFi Kingdoms, baby. DeFi Kingdoms for beginners. Do you not know anything about crypto? I got you. DeFi, decentralized finance. You got kids, you got a wife. DeFi Kingdoms, billions of dollars with hero. Yes, baby, why? Amazing. GQ bot, he does. Yes. Even though there's no right or wrong way. Wonder where I'm at? Yes. Once upon a time, in the not too distant past. Baby. Yes.
Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes! Let's go. We got bowling, baby. We got, oh, we got dreamer, baby. Bowling's, you know, kind of sitting on the floorboard there. We got sun bear, baby. We got dragon tea, baby. Risen. Nobody cares about that.
This doesn't get a baby.
Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Yes!
DeFi Kingdoms, baby. DeFi Kingdoms for beginners. Do you not know anything about crypto? I got you. DeFi, decentralized finance. You got kids, you got a wife. DeFi Kingdoms, billions of dollars with hero. Yes, baby, why? Amazing. GQ bot, he does. Yes. Even though there's no right or wrong way. Wonder where I'm at? Yes. Once upon a time, in the not too distant past. Baby. Yes.
Baby! Yes! I love you! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes! Baby! Yes!
Let's go, DeFi Kingdoms. Okay, let's do a quick video. Here, do my best to do a quick video on tiers. What's going on with tiers? Why are they moon? Well, for DeFi Kingdoms, we're talking DeFi Kingdoms in-game items. Tiers are used to hatch eggs. It costs 200 tiers to hatch eggs. It costs 10 tiers to make a stamina vial. If you want to auto level your hero up fast, you got to have tiers. It takes tiers to summon new heroes, to make new heroes. It takes tiers. All the stones require 50 tiers each. Tiers, high demand in this game. Okay, and so we've seen since August, we've seen tiers in this ecosystem is up something like 50x, give or take. I'm not sure. Why? Well, for one, at first, tiers went all the way up when this game first came out, and people were really wanting to summon, and they weren't hardly getting any tiers from their questing because there weren't very many heroes in the game. There weren't getting enough tiers, and people were wanting to summon. So it caused a demand for the tiers, and it drove the tiers all the way up to $40 per tier. Then, as all the summoning, and they create a solution for that real quick. I mean, that was only real fast blip. Feel sorry for whoever actually paid that. Is crazy. It's like mind-blowingly crazy. Okay, and so as that shook out further, and the team created a quick solution for that, where the game, they were able to get more tiers in the game. Okay, and then as you know, it's kind of been, you've got Hubert now, who was hired later to help the in-game economy, and same with Dreamer, came on a little bit later, and they've been tweaking the drop rates of these things. And so when Crystalvale was first launched, this was announced in August, Crystalvale launched, he reduced the drop rate of tiers by 80%. And I was like, wow, tiers had become worthless pretty much. I bought 100,000 of them, and I remember being mind blown. They were worthless. I mean, I bought 100,000 of those tiers, and it was like nothing. Okay. Then it took 6 months to shake out. 6 months later, tiers, it's like, oh, I guess tiers are still going to stay worthless. And I ended up selling them off slowly over time and using them to play the game, to summon, to hatch eggs, did a whole bunch of stuff, used a lot of them, probably used a good half of them, but I sold a ton of them, I remember. Okay. And then, and tiers at that point had probably 3 or 4x'd, maybe. Okay. And so, but I didn't even notice it. I mean, tiers were so worthless. Since then, now tiers are worth over a penny. Okay. And a couple months ago or so, as we've been waiting on these green eggs to hatch in the pet utility, we can actually use the pets in the game. So far, we've been hatching eggs for about a year. No utility for pets. They're just pretty little, you know, NFTs sitting there in our wallets. Can't use them. That's about to change very soon. And I mean very soon. Hoping a week, hopefully. We've been saying that. I know there's been delay after delay after delay after delay. It's like 4 months delayed. And previous to that, we had the Harmony blockchain hack, and it was already, so we're like 9 months delayed, okay, up to this point. So here's the deal with pet utility. Everything hinges on pet utility for the value of tiers. Is it going to be worth having a common one-starred pet? That's one of the biggest questions. Let me ask you this. I had Effects on the other day. I'm going to get him on. Maybe, I don't think it's even possible to get him on today, because we got Brown Gent coming on at 6 here, 6 Central, 7 Eastern. Then I'm going live with Tosh on this channel. Tosh, baby, who's going to fire up his YouTube channel again. Fire. The guy's awesome. He's a business guy. He's a crypto guy. Can't wait to get him on. We're going to do a Dragons Crossing giveaway. Then I'm going to get on with About Life podcast going on his channel. We're also going to do a Dragons Crossing giveaway. So pumped for all that. Okay. But I'm going to try and somewhere in there squeeze in. So we got like 15 videos over the next 5 days. That's coming. Interviews, all kinds of stuff going. Tomorrow we got Knights and Peasants. Okay. And then Friday we got Flu. We got Prime Time on Friday. Saturday we got Sunday we got Calm coming in the house. Okay. So much going. Back to tiers. But soon I'm going to get Effects and Wowee on the channel. We're going to dive deeper in this. Effects was just on the channel the other day. He's saying, how much do you value XP for the heroes? Right now, there's a power up for Jewel. You can buy some Jewel. You can stake it in the jeweler. You earn interest on that. Plus, you can use that as a power up in game to get extra XP on your heroes that are questing, and they gain XP, and then the heroes can level up. It costs 5 Jewel locked for 3 years to get the full 5 Jewel, okay, per hero to assign that level up. Okay, so we got 35 million plus Jewel locked up in the jeweler. There's only 125 million total, which 1 million of that is already burned. It's all circulating. That's why I'm so bullish on Jewel. When you stake 5 Jewel for 3 years in the jeweler, you can then apply a power up to your hero that you're questing. That means he'll gain 15% extra XP from his questing. Okay, well, when we were talking the other night, Effects was thinking that a common 1-star pet might give a hero about 10 to 20%. He wasn't sure. 10 to 20% XP extra. So it's going to be important for the XP of the hero. Then, as the hero levels up fast, okay, it's also going to be profitable to have the pet. We don't know at what level will it become profitable, because in order to assign the pet to a hero, okay, you have to feed the pet. So when you're questing, you're going to have to feed the pet with items. Some of the items you're getting will have to feed the pet. But at some point, you're also, by having the pet, you're going to get extra questing rewards from the quest. So here's the question. Is it worth having a common pet? If that answer is yes, and we're going to talk about this. If the answer is yes, it's worth it, Grady, to have a common 1-star pet. Here's the deal. That will create a more demand for pets. And so it will cause some of us to be like, whoa. So the question is, do we want the pet or not want the pet? Do we want to sell the pet? Do we want to try and flip the pet? Do we want to try and sell the tiers and the eggs? Well, the eggs right now are the price has crashed so hard on eggs. It's mind-blowing to me. Okay. So pets are cheap. Crystal and jade, cheap. Gold is cheap. Tiers. There's not enough tiers in the game to hatch, not even close, to hatch all the eggs. We're a good 4 million tiers short to be able to hatch all the eggs. Now, obviously, all the eggs aren't going to be hatched, but what's going to be the demand for the pets? That's the question. Is it going to be worth just real world money, dollars in pocket? Is it going to be worth it for us to have the pet or not? Is it going to be profitable to have the pet, or is it not going to be profitable to have the pet? If the answer is yes, it's profitable to have the pet. It helps the ROI on our heroes questing to have the pet. And it's, how much is it going to help? That's the question. How much is it going to be worth it to have a 1-star common pet? Now, obviously, we want 3-star questing mythic pets. That's ideal. But we're not going to have enough. There's only like 12 to 1,500 mythic pets in the entire game, and there's 500,000 heroes. Okay, and there's like what, 6,000 legendary pets, I think, maybe, or less, 5,000? I don't know. We got to get those updated numbers. It changes fast. Okay, and the numbers of heroes are rising. So even if you're a jobber and you have an army of heroes that you're questing just to sell the loot and get ROI, if that's your only goal in this game, okay, for these guys, is it going to be worth having a pet? Is it going to be worth is it going to be profitable for them versus the cost of getting the pet? If that answer is yes, it will inject new money into the game, because, hey, if I can make more money, a lot of people have been selling off their eggs. They've been selling off their tiers. Here's the thing. Green, let's start with green pets. We have about around 110 to 120,000 gardeners in the game, but there's only about 45,000 green eggs or less. There's less than 45,000 green eggs in the game. So the question is it profitable to have the pets? If the answer is no, then I'm much less bullish on tiers. But if the answer is yes, the demand for the tiers can only go up. So there's not enough eggs, green eggs in existence, because green egg hatching is not yet live in the game, but it's coming within the next week or two, very soon. Could come any day for all we know, actually. Literally could drop any day for all we know. I hope so. So if that drops, okay, and we find out that it's profitable to have the pet, And the eggs are so cheap. Crystal's cheap. Jade's cheap. Gold's cheap. Items are cheap. Tiers have come way up, but it's not too crazy. So to hatch an egg isn't anything too mind-blowing. Okay, we're talking like less than $1, okay, to buy an egg and buy all the materials you need to hatch it. Okay, I think it's like 90 cents last I checked. Okay, so if that dollar gives you value, okay, then we're going to want the pet. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to be like, okay, let's go ahead and buy up some tiers, buy up some eggs, hatch these pets. There's not much liquidity. It's going to drive up the price fast. Okay, then there'll be people selling. Sure, there'll be people selling. There'll be some sell pressure. But if the demand is high enough for the pets, it's going to shake out to where most of those eggs are going to end up being hatched if it's profitable. If that happens, it drives up the price of tiers. The more it drives up the price of tiers, the more demand there will be for the pets. Does that make sense? Because the more valuable tiers are, the more we're going to want to quest our heroes with a pet with power-ups. We're also going to be able to get power-ups. So take a look at this. Let's come back and revisit what Effects talked about the other night on, is it going to be worth it to have 1-star pets, 1-star common pets? So right here, Hubert is talking about the difference between a 3-star and a 1-star. Improvement between a 1-star and a 3-star in general. Okay. Zoom it in as much as I can here for you guys. And sometimes even more than that. Okay, let's come up here. There isn't a hard and fast thing that I can say, but I can say in general, you can expect close to about maybe a 4x improvement between a 1-star and 3-star mythic bonus questing. So mythic questing is different than a mythic pet. If they have the 3-star bonus for questing out for the loot, those are going to be crazy valuable. Okay, for both the XP and the profitability. XP means your heroes level up much faster, which gains value in the heroes. So the heroes, the more you quest, the more you gain value. Okay, but we're just talking profitability. We're not even talking about value of hero XP. Okay, improvement between 1-star and 3-star in general, and sometimes even more than that. Sometimes even more maybe than a 4x difference between a 1-star and a 3-star. It's about a 4x. Okay, and then he tells us the 3-star pet right here. So the 3-star might have between a 70 and 90% improvement for the questing. What does that mean for a 1-star? You divide 70 by 4, it's 17.5%. 90 divided by 4 is 23%-ish, or 22.5. Okay, I think it's 23. Somebody could check me on the math. So we got between a 17.5 and a 22% or 23%. What's going to result in XP boost for the heroes. So I've got in my example, like around 800 level 10 plus heroes. We can start there. I believe that the common pets are going to be worth owning just for the XP alone, even for a level 1 common hero. But just for the XP alone. Somewhere along the line, they're going to be more profitable to have that 1-star common pet as they level up. Then the loot, the 1-star questing bonus, will become more worth it. But on my level 10 heroes, okay, I'm not going to have enough pets to handle, not even close, to handle all my own heroes. I don't have enough pets and combined with eggs. Not even close. And it's going to take a while to catch up. There's not near enough tiers in existence, period, to hatch the eggs. Once tiers are used, they're burned out of existence when you use the tier. But you get more tiers by questing, and especially you get more tiers by questing Profession 10 level quests with a pet and a power up, and get the XP power up. When you're doing that, our heroes are going to be leveling up much faster, which will gain value in the heroes. So there's so many heroes in the game. There's not near enough pets. There's not near enough eggs combined with pets to suffice that I believe will be the demand for all the heroes. Now, if I'm wrong, if it turns out that we don't really want a 1-star common pet, even on a level 10 hero, common hero plus, level 10 plus. Okay, if that turns out to be true, like some people kind of think is the case, I don't imagine that being the case. Why would the team make a pet that is worthless? Why would they do that? I just don't see it. I think they're going to make the common pets worth it still. Obviously, nothing compared to like a mythic 3-starred pet. Okay, totally two different ball games. We're talking like 4x XP gain difference. So that will drive up the demand for sure on the mythic, legendary pets and rare pets, especially if they get the 3 2s and 3-star bonuses. Even the uncommon pets, especially with 2-star bonuses, uncommon pets with 2-star bonuses will be in high demand. Even uncommon pets with 1-star bonuses, you're getting that extra XP boost. Okay. Now, if those common pets aren't worth it, then I'm more bearish on tiers. But I don't believe that's going to be the case. But also, if the common pets are not as worth it, and people aren't hatching a ton of eggs, let's say, like iOS Code thought maybe about 25% of the eggs would be hatched that first week. Once we have pet utility, we can actually use the pets in questing. Once that comes, okay, I think it'll be a good 50% of the eggs in existence will be hatched, like in the realms of Klaytn and DFKchain. Okay, if they're in those realms, I think we're going to be eating up probably 50% within the first week. Could be wrong. Could be 25%. Somebody's even said 10%. Could be the case. But if we find out, whoa, these pets are valuable, man. Even the 1-star common pets, I imagine it'll be somewhat similar to a common basic hero. It just makes sense to me. But we know this much. The XP boost from a 1-star common pet is going to be better dollar for dollar than the XP power up. If you look at the 5 jewel it costs per hero to assign, okay, versus 16 crystal is the floor of common pets. There's a disparity there. What that means is common pets are currently undervalued if you're looking for XP boost for all your heroes. The other question is the profitability side of it. Crypto Grady out. 23 minutes. This was better. I love you guys. We'll talk more about this on later shows, guys. I love you guys. Crypto Grady out. The brown gent is just about to go live right here in 15 minutes. We got the brown gent coming. Then after the brown gent, I'm going live with Tosh, and it's going to be fire. I can't wait to get Tosh in the house. I'm honored that he's even coming on the show. And he's wanting to get his channel going. And we're going to do a whitelist giveaway for Dragons Crossing. We'll talk some about Dragons Crossing and our vision for that. We're going to talk about the gameplay of Dragons Crossing. Also, I'm really going to start talking more about the gameplay of Dragons Crossing. Then tonight, 11 p.m. Central Time. I guess that's 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm live on About Life Podcast, who's going to give a small little alpha piece on Dragons Crossing that I don't even know about yet. Okay. We're going to talk about that and do whitelist. We might even do more than one whitelist giveaway tonight with About Life Podcast. We're going to be sharing all that on Twitter on his channel, but Tosh is coming on my channel here in 10, 15 minutes. Brown gent going live. Love you guys. Crypto Grady out.